Hello Chianmate travelers, here are the highlights of the Genshin Impact version 5.2 special program titled Tapestry of Spirit and Flame. It was after discovering the first 3 tribes across Natlan, we'll be heading to the next tribe with the Flower Feather clan. It will be your first chance to meet the Cocosaurs and later on to discover the Ictomisaurs and the Masters of the Nightwind. Will it be a Vuka or Chitrali's Menti? Due debut into the version update will be a Skyborn Arbiter Chaska and a Shadow of the Nightwind Auroron. Both may have appeared already at Archon Quest, but they will become a new pair of playables to make their way to the game.
Unleashing a charged attack in this state will cause Chaska to enter a special aiming mode.
Auroron can consume Nightsoul points to enter the Nightsoul's blessing state and trigger the Hypersense effect, dealing electro damage.
Now we get to know the stories of the first 3 different tribes. Talokan will soon be telling their story.
Talking about the wingless? That's what the tribe calls people who fail the flight trials, right? They're the challengers who fail to earn the recognition of a Kukosaur.
Chaska herself will be there to help find the answer to the given situation about the fading flowers and falling feathers. It so happened to know that Chaska herself was raised at first by the Kukosaurs. All fires fuel the flame. As the tribe continued to face a crisis, a traveler's help to the Flower Feather clan is a solution to discover. Suffering the worst of the abyssal contamination,
It's not just the human body that can't withstand high concentrations of abyssal power. For most people, it also damages the mind.
The people of Natlan really value unity, don't they?
it is Chaska's time to shine as she will mark her debut at the first phase, alongside the new 4-star Shadowbat Auroron, while another option could be Magician Linny's comeback, while daddy figures the Geomundo Zhongli of Liyue and Fontaine's Chief Justice Neuvillette would rather set their verdicts at the second phase. The Talokan Peacemaker will soon grab herself a signature weapon, the Astral Vulture's Crimson Plumage Bow, as well as the new 4-star weapons, the Flower Wreath Feathers, and the Wave Riding Whirl. A new region, Ochkanatlan, facing the Windborne Cliff and City of Flowing Ash may be stunning at the far side, but it is a restricted area in Natlan as it is heavily corroded by the abyss, and at the same time, it seems uninhabited. The Flower Feather clan often sends riders to patrol as it is dangerous to get there for that particular reason, one of which is that of the creature detects an intruder without hesitation that it will trigger to attack with dropping fire. Exploration to the area is needed to discover reasons behind the rampage, though more puzzles and opportunities to discover interesting things in the said region. Tenebro's Papilla will be the new boss to fight, but the said boss is a mimic that it can turn itself to other bosses we had fought before. It can read the memories and perform a clone of another creature. And before we continue, I just wanted to express about how I feel for, especially to the English voice actors of Genshin Impact as we heard about that situation going on with them. Let us all just hope that the situation will be settled and everything will be back to normal as soon as possible. And don't miss out on the flagship event Iktomi Spirit Seeking Scrolls with the Masters of the Nightwind. While the interactions between Auroron and his granny Citlali became interesting to hear, there are several minigames to dive in. We have the Search for the Lost Spirits, the Evil Banisher, and Restoring Fragmented Records. Completing the event will reward you with free Calamity of Eshu weapon and the new weapon refinement material, the Shuttle of Odara. Other events to look forward to include the Adventurous Trials Metamorphosis, the Exercise Surging Storm, and the Claw Convoy, as well as the TCG Automatic Artistry and the Comeback Classic, the Leyline Overflow. For the TCG update, Rosaria, Siegewean, and the Rockfound Ritwolf will be the new cards to debut. For the Imaginarium Theater, with just a click of the next act after battle, you can just continually do a next battle straight. And at the character selection, it will now feature recommended role icons, elemental statistics, and enemy markers. And there we have it. This wraps up the Genshin Tonight 5-minute summary on the highlights for the upcoming version 5.2 Tapestry of Spirits and Flame, as the version update is scheduled to be released on the 20th of November 2024. For more like this in the future, please subscribe here on the social media pages down below. Thank you for watching. This is Chanushino, your fellow traveler for Genshin Tonight. Storytelling from the world of Teyvat continues as we explore and witness every story counts across 7 nations.